So how did it all begin?
Man, that's a good question. It started from when I was a kid. I started as a student first, before we started rapping. My dad was a rapper back in the day, early 90s, even a group called Joint Venture. Rest in peace, Fly Ty. I always say that. And it started off, that's why I started to get the hip-hop culture and really learning the ins and outs. Before I even started hitting the studio, writing raps, I was a ball player first, but subconsciously, I was just soaking in all the hip-hop game, all the stories, all that I'm saying. And that's where it really started at. That was the spark of it. First album I ever bought, Jay-Z, Volume 2. That was it, right? 98, that was it.
That's fire. That's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to see if it's on the wall, but...
Nah, I seen it. I was looking for it. When I first got in here, I'm like, oh shit, if that's in here, that's gonna be crazy. But y'all got reasonable doubt. Y'all got the best. Y'all got the best too.
Yeah,
I'm a big Jay fan too. Like,
100, bro.
That's my favorite rapper, bro.
So what was that experience like? You know what I'm saying? Just like being a young child, being in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't really at first, bro. I didn't really appreciate it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, yeah, I want to go to the ball. I want to go play ball, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my pops would always try to put me on to all the greats and the classics, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that, bro. So I didn't really care for it at first because I was so into like sports and basketball. But when I started, like, my cousins, this is around maybe when I was a teenager. They're a little older than me, so they started rapping, and I started seeing them do it, and I'm like, alright, this is kind of ill. Like, if your pops is doing some shit, it's like, come on, man, come on, pops. But once my cousins started getting into the rap, that's when I started really like, oh, nah, this shit's fire. Let me try to start writing some shit. It wasn't the greatest, but, you know what I'm saying?
Do you remember, like, your first bars?
I don't, bro. It was trash, though.
It was trash, though.
I would say it was trash compared to now, but you know what I'm saying? Niggas would say, you got some.
So, like, growing up, so you were doing, like, sports, like basketball and music in tandem? Or, like, when did you make the switch?
That didn't happen. It was always basketball up until high school. The raps was really like just like playing. They was more serious than I was. I was just, you know what I'm saying, like I'll write a rap here and there, but it wasn't serious while I was still playing ball. I didn't really get serious with the music until like after high school, bro.
Got you.
That's when I was like, oh nah, there's something here, bro.
So like, are you from Boston?
Yeah, Dorchester.
Or what was it like growing up in Dorchester?
I mean, it was great, man. Boston's a dope city, man. I wouldn't rather be from nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time, bro.
What part of Dorchester?
I grew up in two parts. So my mom's family is from Columbia Point. My dad's family is from Blue Hill Ave by way of Floyd Street, Columbus Square area. So just between those two areas, bro, and they both Dorchester. So I just grew up all around Dorchester, bro.
You got like a favorite part of Dorchester?
I want to say favorite. Probably where I grew up at. That's what I'm saying. Those are all the memories is at.
So, word, are you like? I know you talked about your cousins and like your pops and whatnot, but like, you got any siblings? What's the word like?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. I got a little brother and a little sister.
Wow. So
that really shaped me as a person I am today, because I always had to make sure that I was setting an example for them. Like,
exactly.
I didn't want to be doing nothing I wanted to see them doing. What I'm saying, so I made sure the responsibility comes with that.
Yeah. How do you feel like your upbringing impacted your music?
My upbringing, I think it helped because I'm disciplined, bro. I was always about discipline. It was always about like my mom's was always big on whatever she don't care what I did, but just whatever I attack, do it and take it serious. And she got that from my grandfather. Rest in peace. He was real big in the community. He caught multiple sclerosis early on in my childhood. So I didn't really have the chance to really bond with him, but just from stories, and he was like a prominent figure in the community, and she instilled that in me to make sure those values that she got from him, I got. So whatever I did, do it the hardest and do it till, you know what I'm saying? So you can't do it no more.
Honey.
You feel me?
How did you come up with your artist name?
Kill's my name, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's my name. My name, that's been my name since I was a kid. was born really. And I had issues with it. Streaming wise, there was another person with my name.
Yeah.
So that's my rap name, Kill, but I had to switch it to KILTheArtist. Streaming purposes. So my shit can just go to my shit. I was getting confused. It was getting fucked up. So I chose KILTheArtist because I like that.
Where it says like no double entendre with that?
Nah, there's definitely double entendres because I was going through a lot trying to figure out the name, and that shit just came to me like KILTheArtist. I can flip that so many ways. It can be a competition thing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can kill the artist, any artist you want to talk to, but also, like the artistry in today's music is like kind of, they try to kill the creatives, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really, and I'm like, alright, so it's kind of like a triple entendre.
That's right. Let me see real quick. So, when you started making music, you know, fresh out of high school, whatnot, you feel me?
Before we get there,
okay.
Making music, I was just like, writing, I might have got on a song, but I didn't start making music till like 2014. Because my cousins, they were doing it late 2000s, 2010s, 2009s, and I was just in the studio with them soaking up. I might have got on a track, but when I took it serious was 2014. That's when I really was like, all right, let me get in the booth. You know what I'm saying? That was the start of it right there.
So it's 2014. You feel me? You about to hit your 10 years. You feel me?
But
10 years
that,
of music.
yeah, we can say that. But there was bumps, there was ups and there was downs. There was times where I didn't, but that was where like I really was like started recording. Like I got in the studio, like a real studio. That was it. But as far as being like, and I was in a group. I was in like, it was me and my boy Goose De Niro. Shout out G. And so we started out together. But my solo career is fairly new.
Got you. Okay.
It's fairly new.
Okay. Word.
Mm-hmm.
Well, amongst like your work so far, like, what would you say is like your most proudest work? You know what I'm saying?
My project I just put out this year, Only Built for Triple Beams. Me and Billy Escobar, which is my cousin, and that's my proudest work, bro. That's the best piece of work I put out to date. Just the cohesiveness, the story behind it. I'm like, we really made a pact to like, if we gonna do this music shit, we gonna do it our way. Cause you know, as you're creative, you get this in this mode of like, what's hot, what people want to hear, and like just trying to stay in certain waves and pockets and trying to be relevant, right? And that always don't work for everybody. Like it's just not for everybody. So this is where it was like, nah, fuck what's hot, fuck what sounds hot right now. We gonna do the project that we want to do, and that's what we did, bro. And everybody check that shit out. Only Built for Triple Beams. It's a classic. It's a classic.
So like, what do you call it? Is this Only Built for Triple Beams? Is this like your what do you call it? Your like freshman project, or like how many projects have you dropped so far in general?
My first solo project was No Time to Kill. That was 2019. No, 2020. I put that out 2020. That was my first solo project ever, and yeah, I was really proud of that, man. That was really the last project I put out with my boy Goose De Niro was 2017. So from 2017 to 2020, I didn't put out no music.
Like no singles, nothing?
Nah, I was really like, shit was happening in life, you know what I'm saying? So I was going through regular shit, and yeah, 2019 is when I started it back up. And that project is No Time to Kill. That's the first one. I got 2 solo projects to date. 2 full solo projects, an EP and a mixtape, and then my collab. So 5 total in 2 years.
5. Working.
Yeah, man. Working.
So like you was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, like you wanted to make the project that you wanted to make, and that really like led into my next question of like, when you're creating your art, like what are you trying to give your audience, you know what I'm saying, when they're like listening to your music, like what are you trying to give them?
I'm trying to, like, I try now to start a project with concept. So I just want to relay whatever message that I'm trying to get out there to the audience. It's really just my story, and I try to relay that as best a way as possible to the audience, and just let them know, just buy into who I am as a person, as an artist. Because those are the artists that I gravitated to growing up. And still to this day, all the artists I know their stories. I know, like, saying, just more than music.
So, what would you say, like, your process of creating is like?
I'm a person that's, like, I'm not a person that goes in the studio and, like, sits there and makes the music. I make the music in my own. We had a conversation before we started. Like, I have writing sessions with myself. Like, I just make the vibe. It could be me sitting in my whip. It could be me in the crib. I just create the vibe, and I write my music out before I get to the studio. I like to go to the studio with the record fully. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make sure all my breaths is together, because I don't like being in the booth long. Like,
that's fine. No, that's pretty hard. So, like, without the beat, you write the whole song?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've done that though. I've done that. Okay. I've done that. That does happen.
Yeah.
And but the beat creates the music for me first. So
got you.
So that's why I have to sit with it. I gotta sit with the beat. I can't just go in the studio and pull up a beat. I could do that, but my best works come from me just sitting with the beat a few days, and then just live with it. Absolutely. And then come up with the content. You know
absolutely. That makes mad sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you call it? That's mad precise, I would say.
Yeah, I'm super precise. I don't like to play with my money. You know what I'm saying? If I'm paying for the studio session, if I'm at the crib, I got a home setup too. I'm just fucking around. But if it's album mode and I'm in the studio, I don't play around, bro. I like to be in the booth, get my shit done correctly.
Disciplined, yeah.
Precisely.
So what would you say your process creating music has taught you, like, in general?
Yo, it taught me that I really can do whatever I really want to do. Because most of the time, I might think of, back then when I was making music, I might have think of ideas just too broad or just can't come to life. But nah, bro, whatever you put your mind to, whatever you see in your head, that shit can come about exactly the way you want it to come out. And that's what I learned from my creative process. It's like, I can get everything out of this head into the world, bro.
That's fire. That's fire as fuck, bro. That's mad. I would say that's mad affirming, you know what I
mean? Yeah, for sure.
Fucking, let's see. So, what would you say motivates you the most?
People was close ones to me, man. Friends, family. They will motivate me every day, bro. The people that believe in me, I feel like I got an obligation to really show them. Like, I got a big support system, man. And I feel like I owe them, and that motivates me every day. Like, yo, nah, it's really not about me, bro. It's not about me. I got little one. I got a brother and sister. I'm the oldest. Think about them. So I'm not about to be playing with nothing I'm doing. So if I'm doing this music shit, I gotta do it to the fullest. So I'm motivated by people around me. It's good energy, man. Peers too. Peers motivate me too. People I see, artists, industry, people in the city, like, I'm motivated by that too. You know what I'm saying?
What would you what are some things you wish you would have known before you started, like, hopping into the music?
Wish I would have known. That's the thing, bro. I took my time. With it, bro. Like, so I kind of went through everything, like, learning. There's still shit I don't know, but I feel like I took my time, bro, and that was the best thing for me, because jumping into it, you know what I'm saying, I went through my trials and errors, but I think I learned from people's mistakes. Like I said, my dad was in the industry too, so he taught me a lot about the industry, about, you know what I'm saying, it could be people that come in and say they can do this. If they don't show you nothing, then it ain't about nothing. So I'm just really observing. I take heed of other people's mistakes and lessons and all that shit, bro. So I feel like I'm saying.
Let's see. So, what would you tell someone who's like looking to get their start in the music industry and like wants to be in a similar place as you? Like, let's say you was talking to 12-year-old you and they're like, oh shit, Kill, shit, how do I get like you?
I'm gonna tell them, man. First, figure out if you really want to do this, and if you really want to do this, don't let nobody turn you away from that dream, bro. Don't listen to no doubters, because people will try to get in your ear like, you want to do what? You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. I truly believe that, and I will tell them that, but I will also tell them, if this is what you want to do, this is an everyday thing. This is not like I drop a song here, I want to do music today, and not like, you got to do it every single day. That's one thing I wish I did before, that it wasn't an everyday thing. Like, I wasn't writing every day. I wasn't in the studio, you know what I'm saying, at least 4, 5, 6 times a week. I wasn't, like, I didn't take it serious enough. So that's one thing I regret. Back to your other question. But I would tell them, like, this is an everyday thing. Keep going, bro.
So what would you, I just feel like building off of that, what sacrifices have you made?
Time, bro. Time, bro. Time. I could be doing a bunch of other things. Hanging with my friends, you know what I'm saying, going out, but everything I do now is strictly to the music, bro. Any money coming in is going into that. So I really sacrifice a lot of my time, bro, which is cool with me because I love doing this. And I heard something recently that said, if you find something you love to do, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So this is what I let it do. So it's really it's not, I don't feel like work to me. Obviously, it's sacrificing it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly it.
So, like, beyond the sacrifice, if you had to pinpoint, like, the hardest thing in this entire, like, your entire journey to making music, what would you say, like, the hardest part has been?
It can be yourself sometimes, bro. It can really be your own thoughts of, like, doubt. Because we can be as confident as we are, but we all humans, bro. At the end of the day, we all have doubt. We all have, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, is this the right thing I'm doing? Am I doing the right thing? So that's really it right there. And just be in that. If you can overcome that, like, it's really nothing else that stop you, bro. If you believe in yourself, bro, ain't shit to stop you, bro. Ain't nothing nobody can do to stop you.
How have you beaten the doubt?
Just seeing my work come to fruition, bro. Seeing what I got in my head come out, and it's fire, and it's receptive how I think it is. Because I think my shit's fire. So when somebody else come to me like, yo, bro, nah, bro. And I'm like, all right, yeah. That was the early days. Now it's just like, I know I'm dope. So I really, like, I'm a straight shooter, bro. I'm going to keep shooting.
100, bro. Fucking, so where do you see yourself, KILTheArtist, in 5 years?
Still making music, bro. Just hopefully supporting myself, supporting my family from the outlet of music. There's other things I want to do, bro. I'm into fashion, I'm into clothing, you know what I'm saying? I want to help other artists. I want to help the youth, the community. I want to do all that. But I just still always want to be making music. It all derives from the music. So I want to be doing a lot of shit in Boston, too. I want to build our city up. Same shit y'all doing here. Put in work.
Word. Because I was just about to ask you, where do you see the New England scene in 5 years?
I probably 10 times as big as it is now because I feel like it's the best it's ever been. We have a bunch of dope artists. Too many to name, bro. It's too many to name. And it's like, if we just keep, you know what I'm saying, working together and not keeping this gatekeeper type mentality and it's like just parading the dope artists, bro. Just dope shit. I feel like we gonna be straight, bro. We gonna be one of them cities to make that break.
100.
It's coming.
I got like a couple more questions.
No, you good, bro. We rocking.
So what would you say has been like the most substantial moment in your career to date? Like the biggest moment?
I feel like it hasn't come yet. Cause I don't take these as like, I got bigger goals. But just seeing like the reception for my last project was probably the biggest thing this year. This is definitely my best year musically, as far as like notability and people like really understanding the movement and the vision. Like, so I take those small wins, but I don't. I'm a person that when I push it out, I look the other way. Like, it's out, I'm on to the next. I don't really dwell on what's out because I know that this is it's a long ass journey, bro, that I got ahead of me. So I feel like it's yet to come, bro.
Okay, so I want two things, right?
Yeah.
Give me like what you feel like is your best song, like the best song you made to this day. But also at the same time, I want the song that means the most to you. Like it could be from 5 years ago.
Okay,
6 years ago.
I can do that. My best song, bro, out. Cause I got shit coming that's fire.
Yeah.
But you gotta sit with music to really feel it. So I'm gonna say that's out. I'm gonna probably say a song called No ID. Check that out. That's my favorite record by me.
Who made that with you? Like, who's the producer? Who engineered that shit with you?
Producer, I don't really know a producer. Yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying? But I recorded that. I think I recorded that at Phoenix Down. And John Scott. And yeah, that's my favorite song, bro, for By Me, bro. That's just real depiction of me. And my most meaningful song is a song that's off my project, No Time to Kill, called Wanna Ball. That was the first record that I really got like vulnerable with. Like, because a lot of the raps is maybe just like just bars, you know what I'm saying? I just started off like I can bar up, I can give you punchlines, but that was a record that was more so vulnerable. Like I spoke about my life, sitting in my childhood. So that's the most meaningful one, and it's receptive that way too. People told me that like, yeah, nah, this is that pain, this is that, and that just showed me a writing process too. That's like, yo, people really gravitate when you tell your story because people relate to shit.
Absolutely.
So that's the most meaningful one.
So you said it's called Wanna Ball?
Yeah, Wanna Ball.
Yeah. So how do you feel like also, like you took your mindset from basketball and like applied it to the music? You know what I'm saying? And maybe this is like a little redundant, but
yeah, nah. It's definitely because people that play ball, like if you know that's an everyday thing. Like to get to that next level is you gotta be every day playing ball. You really gotta get your 1,000 shots a day in.
Yeah.
Or you're not even getting close to that level. We ain't even talking about the league. You might not even get overseas. You might not get D1. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I applied that because basketball was an everyday thing for me growing up. That discipline of like, nah, I'm at practice, bro. I can't come to this. You know what I'm saying? I got practice today. So that translated, bro. So I got a piece of that from my work ethic.
How would you well still in the lane of basketball?
Yeah.
What's your process been of like developing your team as an artist?
That's been big because I feel like I'm still building my team. I got a good team now, but I'm really only working with people that like is as serious as me and really take this as like it's not life or death, but at the end of the day, it kind of is like this is my life. So I really if you're not really in it, playing with my life, and I feel like I take that personal. So I just need people around me that is either likewise and like on the same path as me, or understand the vision and can add to that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I got a solid team right now, man. Shout out to the team, bro. Shout out Fearless. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out,
what do you call it? I feel like one thing a lot of artists struggle with is like putting out content outside of the music. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, what has that journey been like for you? And like, is there any cheat codes you got, or like, you know, like shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
content is king, bro. Like, that shit is crazy these days because it always wasn't like this. But every day is like you have to like, you damn near gotta post every day, and that's the only struggle I have now is the content. But like this year, I've said this has been my best year because I've had so much content out, bro. I've been consistent, and like cheat codes is just like you really just have to record every day. As far as outside the music, you gotta record with the music, but you also gotta have that camera around in everything you do because you can break down, like we doing this interview. This interview could be 45 minutes, an hour, right?
Yeah.
You can break that shit down into 15, 30-second clips, minute clips.
Yeah.
It could have a month's worth of content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you really just, that's the cheat code I say. I say record everything. Find you someone that does good at editing. Shout out to Joy. You know what I'm saying? And just, yeah, man. I feel like that's a cheat code, bro. Record everything.
Do you ever feel like people be putting out too much content? Not like too much content, but like they just be showing like too much of their lives.
Nah.
Never?
Nah, bro. I mean, if it's forward thinking, if it's not like just on some like clout chasing shit that's gonna get you indicted or like it's just gonna bring negative energy to your life, obviously that would be a bad way, you know what I'm saying, to put things out there. But if you doing positive shit, if you good energy, if you pushing a brand, you know what I'm saying, if you pushing yourself to some positive shit, I don't think too much is no such thing as long as it's quality, bro. I just think if it's bad quality, then it may be, you know what I'm saying, just get the quality level up. If it's quality, bro, but put that shit the fuck out, bro. Put that shit out.
Shit, I want to make sure I'm like giving you due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Like I give you the full like interview experience, whatever. So let me think about some more questions real quick.
Yeah, man, this is a vibe right now. I like this.
I know. Okay. So, you know, a lot of people like talk about how Boston's hella like got bubbles and hella clicky. You know what I'm saying? And like, I would say that comes from like the actual nature of Boston. Like Boston's hella segregated and shit. You know, like everyone's in their own corners or whatever.
For sure.
But what are some of the like hidden gems of Boston that you feel like people don't know enough about? You know, it could be like a restaurant, it could be a person, could be like, you know, a spot. You know what I mean? But like, what are hidden gems of Boston?
Like, that's a broad question.
That is, you know.
Like, what we talking about here? We talking about musically, or we just talking about life?
Like, talking about whatever you want to put it
gems,
on. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, I don't really know what's a hidden gem in the city. Well, we as a hidden gem, I say that for sure. I mean, like this studio, y'all doing y'all thing with this, bro. This is in a mecca of Boston right here.
Absolutely.
Like a black culture in Boston. So I would say that, and this is the first time I'm in here. So
But yeah, I just feel like, you know, a lot of things that people feel like is common sense in Boston, like you wouldn't even know. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like I went to Merle's for the first time like last week.
Where?
Merle's.
What's that at?
See what the fuck we talking about? You know, they got the jerk mac and cheese with the chicken in it. You feel me? I'm just saying.
Merle's? Where's that?
It's on Washington Street, I think. But like, it's busting. But I'm just saying, there's mad random shit in Boston.
There's probably niggas like, yeah, these niggas don't know.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, maybe.
But the hidden gems to me, I'm gonna say to Boston is our area.
Yeah.
Because when you think of Boston, or when people outside of Boston, I've been out the city a lot.
Yeah.
And the first thing they think about is just the Celtics, the Red Sox, the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? They think of that culture.
Mark Wahlberg,
Ben Affleck, the town. You know what I'm saying? And that's Boston, but nigga, for us, that's like over there, bro. This is Boston. So our hidden gem is literally this side of Boston, bro. So I really want to bring that. I feel like we all got an obligation in the city as creatives to bring that to the forefront of what Boston really is for us. Yeah. Because that ain't Boston for us, bro. Like, these areas, our areas, the Roxbury, the Mattapan, the Dorchesters, the Hyde Parks, the who else am I missing? You know what I'm saying? All our areas, bro. Yeah. That inner city. That's the hidden gems, bro, Boston, bro. That's where everything's at, for real.
Right. Straight up. Okay. Fucking, I feel like at this point, you know what I'm saying, if there's anything you want to say to the camera, it's like, you know,
what I'm saying.
Any messages for the audience, for the people?
Well, I'm working on a project. I don't know when we dropping this interview, but my project won't be out yet. I'm still working. I'm working on a project called 1900 Hustler. Yeah. And it's going to be my best solo project to date. And I'm really excited about that rollout. So y'all look out for that. Yeah. And yeah, man, just keep chasing, bro. Put your 1,000 shots in, bro. If you're creative, don't get discouraged, bro. If you take one thing from this interview, just keep shooting, bro. Just keep shooting. Absolutely. And yeah, man. Any other questions, man?
Fucking
who I'm listening to right now,
yeah.
who my favorite artists is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking no, those are actually good ass questions.
Yeah, because those matter, bro. Those matter.
Really.
Well, I told you one person, Hove. That's the GOAT to me.
Yeah, actually, I'm really tweaking.
Nah, you can ask if you want to phone me.
I do want to ask that question.
Yeah,
Actually, like, what are some of your like inspirations and like main influences to you making music? You know, people that you looked up to while you were growing up.
Okay, I think we vaguely touched that, but we didn't touch the music part. The music part, Jay-Z for sure. That was the first album I ever bought in life. He shaped a lot of my the way I rap. People say I sound like, but I don't try to. So that's not something I'm trying to do. But in the more recent days, Nipsey Hussle, bro, that was a big figure in shaping what I think about the industry. So like when I was in high school, or getting out of high school, that's who I was really listening to heavy. That first Marathon tape. Yeah. And rest in peace to him. He really put shit in perspective, bro, about the industry and about independency in the industry. And I really strive for that. That's something. And there's a kid named LaRussell right now.
Yeah, LaRussell. Yeah, bro.
And he's really on that, and I feel like he's taking that torch from that Nip Cloth that really fucked the industry in a way. If they ain't really fucking with us, you know what I'm saying? So I really gravitate towards the people that preach that real independency and putting the value on our art that we make and we create. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot we go through, bro. This shit ain't easy.
Not that ass. Fucking, I would also say this is like a usual go-to question I ask. Like, do you remember the first time you was on stage performing live?
Oh hell yeah! That was one of them early runs we had in 2014 when I tell you we started. Excuse me. We dived right into it, like not really knowing much about the industry, so we started booking shows. I'm saying my first show was at Middle East upstairs. And it's actually a show I just did recently, and it was kind of surreal because that was the first time I really been there since like those days. And yeah, man, first show in Middle East upstairs. We opened for what we opened for? I can't remember. Somebody that was popping back then. Somebody that's probably not around now, but yeah, I killed that. We killed that shit. That was a real confidence booster right there when I first did that show.
So like the crowd was like,
with
y'all, it was rocking with
the
y'all.
people that we didn't even know was rocking with us. They might, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know if it was the aura, it could have been the music, but it was something to keep me like, I like this feeling right here, bro.
Honey. So the last time you was at the Middle East, like, what was that like?
We killed that shit again, bro. Shout out to Billy Escobar, shout out to Luis De Niro. We killed that, bro. I feel like we had the best, of course. It was like a showcase type thing. So. Shout out all the artists though. But it was good energy, bro. It was good vibes, bro.
Fucking, just because we talking about shows, and I really don't want to stop the interview because a lot of we can keep going forever.
Yeah, I'm here. This is good vibes, bro.
What's the word with the merch, bro? Like, you got merch?
That's another thing that I'm rolling out with my next project. We're not in a hustler. It's a whole theme behind it, so look out for that too. But the merch is definitely coming, bro. 2023 is kind of like building the foundation for me. I kind of like was focused more on the music and the content. Now I'm kind of focused on the infrastructure of things, so I won't have to outsource so much as far as like recording wise. There's everything that we spend money on to create. I want to have that shit for us in house. So I'm saying that money can just build up with us. So that's what 2023 is for me.
Is there any like young up and coming artists you feel like we should keep an eye out for that's in the scene right now?
Young, I really fuck with who y'all fuck with, bro. The C4 kid, you know what I'm saying? The Sean Wyatt, Najee, Milk, you know what I'm saying? Those are my niggas. The chick Key, she's fire. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Obviously my camp, Alejandro Blanco, Nappy, Luis De Niro, Billy Escobar for sure. That's somebody that's really y'all should look out for coming.
100. What do you call it? is there any OGs you want to shout out? You feel me? I feel like in Boston or like in New England in general, you know what I'm saying, there's that disconnect generationally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that gets deep. That gets deep, bro, because I feel like now it's getting better as far as people that was before us, like showing love, but before I didn't really feel any, I don't really have any OGs except my OGs, bro, my pops and and them people that I grew up around, and the people that know me from my neighborhood. But as far as like, the OGs in the city, bro. Shout out Jeff 2 times. He been reaching out recently to me, bro. And I appreciate that, bro. But there's not many. I feel like we a whole new wave of pioneers about to, I'm saying, really break this shit open, bro.
100, bro.
So we gotta lead by examples. All the people that didn't do things for us, I want to do things for them. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at this list more time, cause see, fucking like straight up until you like I'm good and like the other person walked through the door, we could really be talking. But you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna. I guess we had 36 minutes, but like, come on, let's get to 45. Let's get to 45.
Yeah, bro, whatever you want to talk about.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Cause I feel like in Boston. In New England, I need to stop saying Boston. It's New England, right? Because we're some very big ass scene, bro.
It is, bro.
Like, how do you feel about people asking you to pay for the feature? And have you asked people to pay for your feature?
I have not, and I have not, bro. I'm not really. It's not that I don't care about the money right now, bro. But it's more about building relationships and building. I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I fuck, it's more so about the music because I would hate to take money from somebody and I don't like the song, bro. Like, if the song's trash and then he paid me, I'm obligated now to do it, or I gotta give the niggas money back, and it's like, but I don't knock it, bro, because people in this game it's expensive, bro. It's expensive what we doing in this game, so I feel a person wanna get paid for their work, but I don't do that. I haven't paid for a feature. For me to do that, it would have to be somebody I'd like really fuck with, and we'll have to have a rapport. But I haven't started charging for features at the moment, bro. I'm really trying to build what I got going on, and I don't want to water down shit. Okay.
So I heard you say like, you be out of town often, you know what I'm saying? I'm like obviously assuming that's for like your music career. And so how do you feel about like where have you been out of town, and like how do you feel like their scenes compare to ours, you know what I'm saying?
I be in Cali a lot. And out there is very, very creative based, bro. Like everybody's a creative in LA. So and everybody's willing to work. It's a little fake out there though. So cause everybody is kinda like cutthroat because everybody's trying to get ahead. But if you wiggle through the cracks out there, you'll find everybody's willing to work. So where else, man? The South is obviously very like they work together a lot. So I feel like Boston though, we getting better. There has been times where it's like the bubble thing. Everybody work with who they work with, but I feel like I work with more artists this year than I ever work with. That's outside of my camp, bro. So people are starting to reach out. People are starting to really fuck with each other, man. And it's because we ain't getting nowhere with that mentality, bro. Absolutely. Everybody in other cities they tap in with each other, bro. They push each other. So we gotta leave that shit in the past, bro.
So when you out of town and like you tell people you're from Boston, like what are the like initial responses? Like how do people react?
I was at a show out there one time, right? And what kind of show was it, bro? It was one of their artists. I forget who it was. I go to a lot of shows. And dude, I was chopping up with a dude. I'm saying just on regular chopping up shit. And I told him where I was from. He was like, Boston. The look, cause he was from out there. He's like, where y'all listen to shit like that out here? Like, I was kind of offended. I'm like, yeah, like what you mean? Like, the fuck, like this that, bro. And I was in DC one time. Me and my boy, we outside the club, and then he drunk, he screaming over, Boston out here, you know what I'm saying? And a chick was like, Austin, y'all only got school, y'all got good schools up there, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
Like, yeah, when you go out of the city, bro, they be playing us, bro. They really play with us, bro. They really play with us. We gotta change that, man.
Yeah, we gotta put the city on the
We
map.
have to.
We
have to, bro. I be feeling offended. Like, nah, you got us fucked up.
Yeah,
you got us all the way fucked up. This shit ain't shits and giggles out here, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's like spinning back to like looking more inward to the city and whatnot. Like on a fan tip, how do you feel about like the Boston fans? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of people feel like people don't support each other out here. But like, what's your opinion on the fans?
As far as like with Boston artists, or like New England artists, or like
like the actual people that listen to our, because obviously people in New England listen to New England artists. You feel me? So like, how do you feel about the people? You know what I'm saying?
With us to industry people.
No, like regular niggas on the block.
Okay,
like,
so
you know, like people that be bumping your music and shit.
Okay, right? So that's something that I feel like the creatives are getting better with working together and supporting it, but I feel like the fan is still like a little disconnected to the scene because they'll know what we doing, but they don't really be tapped in fully. Like, I don't really go to people's shows, or I haven't been to many shows that people really know. Mm-hmm. Like, they'll know the artist, but they don't know the music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I feel like the fans could be a little more tapped in, but that's not their job. That's our job. You know what I'm saying? That's our job to make them tap in, but the support's gonna come, man, and I can't dwell on it. I try not to dwell on that, bro, because that's something that also can get you discouraged. People not fucking with you, bro. So, and it's sad. A lot of the time, you get out that love out of town, then the city latch on to that. That happens, but that happens everywhere, bro. I've been to other cities and they say that too. Yeah, like other cities fuck with you, then my city fuck with you. So I just think that's something in our community, bro. That's just.
Yeah, that's it. What was I gonna say? What would you say has been like your most meaningful like artist to fan interaction?
I mean, I don't have a specific one, but I would say it's a situation where I'm out in the city. I might be at a bar, at a event, and somebody might come up to me like, "Yo, you KILTheArtist?" You know what I'm saying? I've been having those happen a lot lately, and that's weird to me, because just being where I'm from, like, just being like having somebody know you that you don't know and approaching you, it felt a little weird at first, but then like, you know what I'm saying, afterwards it's like, yo, bro, this is what, I mean, you doing something right, bro. Doing the right thing if somebody that you don't know, bro. Actually, I was just in H&M, bro, the day I was getting like a white tee or something for the day of my show, the last show I had, and some guy I didn't know, bro, and he wasn't like somebody that looked like us. It was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, you KILTheArtist, right, bro? I was just like, yo, I swear to God, bro. He said, yo, I was just putting my boy onto your music. And he pulled his phone out, and the first when he went to IG, it was my page. Like, it was weird, bro. It was like, it was some eerie shit. I'm like, yo, bro. He was like, yo, because when niggas say shit like, yo, I was just putting my mans on, but he was like, yo, bro, nah, look, bro. I was just showing my mans. And I was like, yo, that's crazy, bro. So that was like an artist to fan thing. And I was like, wow. I'm doing something right, like I'm just walking in the store and the motherfuckers point me out saying I fuck with your music, so things like that, bro. Those interactions that be like encouraging.
That shit's hard, cause I feel like like the white folks don't be tapping in for real, you know what I'm saying? So that's hard.
They do though.
Oh, okay.
They do, bro. I got a lot of I get a lot of them in my DM, bro, and in the comments and like. They be saying shit like, yo, man, I fuck with your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they be tapped in, bro. They love hip hop. Don't get it fucked up. They love that hip hop shit.
That's hard to say that, bro. I feel like, we hit 45, man. I
We
think
hit
this was a good year, you know what I'm saying? I think this was a good interview. How do you feel about it?
I feel great, bro. I didn't feel like that, and that's good, bro. This is probably the best one I had yet, bro.
Fine,
I'll
bro.
fuck with you,
I appreciate that.
Shout out to y'all niggas. Shout out, put in work, man.
I was just about to say, let's get that last clip. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir, man. It's your boy, KILTheArtist, KILTheMaster, KILTheArchitect, man. I'm here with PUTINWORKTV, man. We just killed that interview, man. Shout out to them. Tap into the music. We out this bitch.